Hey guys, James here from 5-Star Rating 22. This is for you, Les. I got something, and this is why I haven't been editing videos lately. I have still been painting and making some vids and stuff, recording. I just haven't been editing because I've been doing a lot of playing with my new toy that I got for Christmas from my father, which is pretty awesome. It's an airbrush. He got me an airbrush and a compressor, and it's not like, it's a cheaper one, but it's a good cheaper one. Like, it's working really well so far for me. I haven't found any problems with it, and I actually would rather have a cheaper type one to start out with, since I've never used an airbrush before. So that way, if I do break this somehow, I've been taking good care of it and stuff, you know, but if I do break it, I'm not going to be like, oh crap, you know, I'm $600 down or $500 down or anything like that. So this worked out really good. I actually was talking to Chung over at WG Consortium, asking him, I was going to buy an airbrush, and I was asking him what to get, and I was looking him up and stuff like that, and well, I guess I don't have to buy one. I got this one here, and so this is what's been consuming a lot of my time lately. I've actually been playing with this a whole bunch. So it came in this nice little case here. It's a Masters Model E90 Master airbrush, and it's a dual action, as you can see here. It's got the air down and then paint, pull back for paint, and it actually has this little added accessory, which is kind of cool. If you want to get the same amount of paint coming through, or I'm not sure what it does, but so you keep the paint consistent, you turn this bolt here, and you know, you set it to wherever place, so then you can just pretty much, you push down, it'll add air and paint through, and you'll use the same amount of paint every time. And then, you know, otherwise you can just put it back. I've been practicing just doing it freehand. I haven't been really using that because I want to be good at freehanding it, more or less, you know, adding and trying to do like effects and stuff with it. So, but I've been using it quite a bit lately, and like, I've been getting it down. I've taken this whole thing apart quite a few times already and put it back together, make sure I've figured everything out and stuff, and been trying to keep it pretty clean and stuff. The needle is good on it and everything. So as far as what I can tell, you know, and I watched like Chung's over at WG Consortium. He has an airbrush series that are really great, really helpful for someone like me who hasn't you know, had any experience with an airbrush before. So those are really helpful. Those have been really helpful. If there's one downfall to this, it's that it's siphon fed. It's not gravity fed. But it hasn't really been a I haven't noticed a problem with it yet. My dad also got me a pretty good compressor, so I haven't noticed a problem with it at all yet, really. So I'm not too disappointed with that. A couple other things came with this. Different adapter for, I'm imagining that's if you have like a hose that's not with a connector on it for connecting here. You could hook that up and then you can push it into the hose part. Came with a little wrench for taking off the front end of the airbrush there. It came with another paint pot. This one's like an open topped one, which is kind of nice, as you can see there. I probably need to clean it. I was messing around with that too. And then it came with a holder, airbrush holder that I got to mount up someplace yet. So anyways, that's my airbrush. So I've been playing around with that and trying to figure that all out and stuff, you know, quite a bit lately. But it's been working really good. So that's the airbrush part. It's been working great. And then of course I got I believe this is 6 foot hose here. It's plastic coated, which I was kind of disappointed at first. I was like, oh man, you know, it's plastic coated, because my friend, he got a nice, it's like fabric or a knitted, I think it's called knitted hose. I believe that's what it's called, or something, or a woven hose. I'm not sure, but it's kind of nice because I noticed that when I'm airbrushing, I dip this in paint a lot, so this is actually pretty easy to clean off then later on, which is kind of nice. You know, I'm not sure with the fabric if it would be kind of a pain to clean off. I guess it doesn't really matter if it's dirty, really, but it works alright, works just fine, so that's working fine. And then here's the compressor. Let's see if I can get this up in shot here. Pacha! Let's see. Oh, that's not very much in view. Let me see if I can move the camera here. Sorry for shaky cam here for a second, guys. Let's see. Alright. Oh, I should turn down the brightness a bit. It's a bit bright. There we go. There we go. Alright. So, you can kind of see it there. It's got, oh, shoot. I just watched this video too. What is this called? Release something. I don't know what it is, but it's for trapping a water trap, or a moisture trap, I believe is what it is. This little clear part here, and then it's got the this is for changing your PSIs here. It's got a up to 100 PSI meter up on top here, as you can see here. Here's the hose connector back over here. Let's see, you can kind of see there. Nope, you can't see. Here, now you can see. Alright, so there's the connector. On-off switch is back here, and it's got this cool little thing here for a handle for easy to carry around. Let's see, what model is this? It doesn't say. It's a cheaper one, again, but it's, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't really know what's like the standard price of compressors, so maybe it isn't a cheap one. But it seems to work really great. The PSI gauge works really well. I've been running it at around, I was using cheap, I found out with the cheap Walmart paints, I had to run it at a lower PSI. I've been watering down or thinning out the Walmart paints and using those just to practice on stuff. And the very first thing I did, I'll show you here in a second, was with the cheap Walmart paints. So I run it at about 25 PSI with the Walmart paints, and that seems to work pretty well. So I was running it higher, but it was like drying. It was drying the paint before it got on the surface, and you know, then I tried holding it closer, but it was still. But then it was too much air pressure, so it was doing the way of making, like I make like lightning that way, where you get little water droplets and it streams out. You know, the paint does. So I was doing that. So I lowered the PSI, and that seemed to work pretty well. So, and then it's got these little rubber things down here, because when it's running, you know, obviously it shakes a little bit, so that helps damper the vibrations. These little, I'm not sure what they're called. Maybe they're called dampers. That makes sense, huh? Alright, so anyways, that's the compressor, and it's been working really awesome, and I am so happy that I got one. I don't know how I lived so long without one. And I've never used one before, like I said. I used to do graffiti art when I was a kid, not like on buildings and stuff. Hint, hint. I'm not going to say anything and incriminate myself, but so I have practiced like aerosoled spray or propelled paint. I used to do it a lot, like on my walls and in the basement and stuff. So I have some experience, but it's quite a bit different. Here, I'll show you what I did for practice. I figured I'd get a lot of practice if I sprayed a whole table, so I did that. I did the flames freehand. Just did those just to get practice at, you know, doing lines, doing fading and stuff like that. I did that in 3 colors. I did the red, orange, and then a yellow at the tips. And then my nautical there, that's just white, and I just did the 1/2 of each point on the star in a white. And that way I got, you know, I used tape to mask that off. And that way I got practice at both freehand and using like a stencil. So it's almost like it's pretty much like using spray paint, really, but a lot more controllable, I'd like to say, in a way. I like it. I really do. It's going to be really helpful. So I've been practicing with that. That's why I haven't uploaded a video in a few days, but I think I've, you know, goofed around enough with it for a while, so I will get all the footage that I have made up, edited and stuff. I didn't record me painting the table, you know, that's off topic, and you know, I figured I'd just show you that so you could see what my first airbrush project turned out as, and you're probably like, well, what the heck, that isn't Warhammer related, but hey, it's a good place to practice, I figured, you know, even though it's larger scale, you gotta get used to controlling the airbrush, you know, like Chung was saying, it's just, you know, practice makes perfect. So really been doing that quite a bit on that table. So, and then some other things like some terrain pieces and stuff like that. So, but alright guys, let's see here. Can't totally see me. Hey guys, So anyways, alright, that's it for now, and hope everyone's doing well. And guess what, Les, I got an airbrush. So I've been wanting to get one. Like, I've been watching Les for a long time, and ever since I started watching him, I've wanted to get an airbrush and try it out and stuff. So I have yet to put it to a model. I haven't found a model that I want to put it to yet. Plus, I don't. I want to get some Vallejo air color paint before I actually put any on miniatures, just to be safe. So, alright guys, well that's it for now. I'll catch you later. Keep tuned for the videos and stuff. Hope everyone had a happy holidays. I had a great holiday, obviously. I was really happy to get that. So, you guys all take care. My son got a ton of gifts, so I'm broke right now. So that's, you know, that's awesome. But that's okay. That's okay. I got a bunch of cool stuff, and you know, holiday season, man. It's fun. I took my Christmas tree down. Alright, well that's enough for now. I'll catch you guys later. You guys take care. I wish you a happy new year, and you know, drink safe on New Year's for you people that go out partying. You know, don't drive drunk. Do not drive drunk. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Take care.